Hey, and welcome to this video where I'm going to talk about how to use search.twitter to get people back to your blog so you can build up your passion even more. Hopefully you've gone through my past example video where I showed you how to use blog search.google to get people back to your blog by using your competition or so-called competition to get traffic to your website and to your blog. So now this is another method, and this is search.twitter. I briefly talked about this in the actual PowerPoint that you should have watched by now if you've gotten to this point and you're watching this video. But I'm actually going to show you an example of what you can do to pretty much get yourself going and get people to your blog using search.twitter. So what we are on is the main homepage right now. Again, it's search.twitter.com. And on this page, pretty much you could type in any keyword, and Twitter is actually going to go out and search every user, everything that they've posted in the last 20 minutes or so, and they're going to pretty much lay it all out on the table for you and said this person said that, that person said this, all mentioning the keyword that you typed in, and pretty much go contact them and get to know them. And now from there, they'll hopefully go back to your blog and you'll have a new viewer and a new person in your community. So let's say that your passion is let's try to find a good one right now. We'll go with Chinese food. All right. So we're going to type in Chinese food. We'll click search. All right. So here we go. We have in the last 3 seconds, it posts real-time results for Chinese food in the last 3 seconds. I mean, that's how many people are using Twitter at the moment. So the first one says, "This dog's looking at my Chinese food. I swear I'll." Okay, well that's a little bit inappropriate, but we're gonna look at the next one. Just had some Chinese food. It was good, but damn, I gotta shit. No. Alrighty. Let's go to the next one. Oh yeah, I just had some Chinese food. I'm so stuffed I now want ice cream. Free Chinese food is good. Oh, that's nice. Getting some Chinese food. Chinese food equals not fair. How could I ever resist? So pretty much, as you can see here, people are talking about Chinese food. Some of them are talking about it in a way that you wouldn't really want to contact them because they don't really look like they'll be interested in your blog. But if your blog's all about Chinese food and your passion is Chinese food, then by typing in Chinese food here on Twitter, search.twitter, you'll see people who mentioned Chinese food in their tweet in the last over here. You scroll down all the way to the bottom and it's 4 minutes. All of these in the last 4 minutes. And if you scroll up to the top here, you see it says 3 more results since you started searching. You click refresh and it adds 3 more to it. You see? So now that's really the benefit of search.twitter. So now, for example, say you want to go to this person right here, and it says you can buy Chinese food in the neighborhood for $1.35 per scoop. That's brilliant. All right? So you're going to click on their profile. They obviously like Chinese food. You're going to click on their profile, and it's going to take them back to their Twitter account. And now that you're on their Twitter account, what you can do is actually, well, I'm not logged in right now, but when you're logged in, you could click follow, and then you'll follow them, which means that they'll be notified that you followed them. And on top of that, now you could tweet to them. And by the way, you could tweet to them even if you're not following them, but I like to follow them first since it always kind of brings in a better relationship. And then you could tweet them and say, "Hey, I also like Chinese food. What's up?" And start up a conversation with the person. And then for now, the person's going to come back to your Twitter, your account, and you see right here, just like hers, it has a website. It's going to have your website, just like how I showed you to set up your Twitter account. And then she comes back and she sees your website's maybe greatchinesefoodboom.com or something. She'll see that, and maybe your bio says talking about the best Chinese food out there and how to prepare it in a natural way or something. And then she'll click on that, and hopefully you'll have a new viewer because she obviously likes Chinese food. She mentioned it in her last tweet, and now she clicked on it, and now you've probably sucked her into a funnel, and the funnel is back to your blog, and now hopefully she's going to become a regular viewer. And that's really the whole point of using search.twitter. Find people that are talking about your passion at that moment, at that time. Just like how search.twitter works in the last 5 minutes, you could see people that have mentioned Chinese food or any other keyword. You now message them through through tweeting them, and then all of a sudden hopefully you'll have new viewers. And another thing you could use is, say she decides to follow you back after you followed her. What you can do is set up a DM, and a DM is called a direct message, and a direct message automatically is sent out to her from your Twitter account that says something. So what I like to do is put something in my DM that says maybe, hey, thanks for following me back, or hey, thanks for following me. Maybe you should check out my website right now on Chinese food. You'll really enjoy it, or whatever your thing. Check out my blog on fast food, or check out my blog on sports cars, or check out my blog on my latest band the latest band song we just came out with, or the latest song that my band came out with. Whatever it is, that's what you can put in your DM. So now anyone who follows you back will get that, and maybe there'll be a new viewer on your blog, and they'll be part of your community eventually. So that's really how this all works. We could use another example here. Let's say, for example, I have a backache. Maybe your blog, maybe you are really good at natural herbs and stuff that help backs, or I'm just going out of the blue here, but maybe that's your specialty and that's what you used to do, but now you're deciding to get out of that business and start up your own blog about your passion, which is helping people's backs and helping people's aches, and you get that going, and you're like, well, how do I find people that have backaches? And what's better than typing in backache on search.twitter and clicking search? Now we can see here what the things say. My neck, back, legs, and booty ache so bad, wish I could. Okay, well, maybe that person would want your information. I don't know about the booty part, but here's another one. I'm feeling an ache in the back of my throat. Okay, maybe an ache in the back of my throat. How about this one? My legs ache, my back hurts, my head hurts. Okay, there's another one. You could tweet all these people and say, how are you feeling? You might want to check out my blog that could maybe help you get out of that. Got a backache. I got to sleep now. I mean, this is perfect. Backache equals tension. Time to counteract that. I mean, these are all things that you could go after, especially if you want to get people right at the moment when their back's hurting. This is in the last 8 seconds post were happened. The last one that was posted was 10 minutes ago. I mean, how more current can you get? So this is the power of search.twitter. I really want you to understand that no matter what you do, this will be the quickest way for you to find results and find people who actually need something at that moment. And especially if your passion has to do with maybe like headaches, or your passion has to be curing sore throat or something like that, you just type in sore throat. You just type in foot ache. You type in dizzy or something. If this is what you're all about, this is what your passion's about, this is what your blog's about, helping people get out of that, you just type in whatever keyword is there, and it's going to show you what people have said in the last like 10 minutes or so, and it's wonderful. So that's really what search.twitter is all about. Hopefully you were able to benefit out of that. Also, there's an advanced search tool here that you could click, and then you could do the same way as you did on blog search.google. You could look up all these dates. You could look up attitudes. So with positive attitude, you could look up people that put a happy face in theirs, or you could look up people with a negative attitude, putting a sad face in their tweet. You could only search for people that have a question mark in their tweet. So maybe if someone asks, what's the how long does it take to travel to this place? If your passion is traveling and you've maybe done a post on that and you could help them out, give them the answer to it, send them back to your blog, and you have a new viewer. So it's very, very, very powerful, this, and I really want you guys to take advantage of it. So again, it's search.twitter.com. I hope that you use it, and that's it for this video. Go out there and start using this. I promise you'll get results very, very quickly. All right, see you later.